Family is one of the most important components of society. It is the first source of love we receive in our life. From the moment that we were born, they're the ones who stayed and shaped us. As a young child, we don't have any idea on what they are going through and what are their sacrifices. But as we get older, we're able to witness and appreciate their efforts for their families. Every family has a mother, who is one of the most caring and selfless people we will ever meet. From the way they protect us since our first day in their womb up until now. That unconditional love that everybody deserves. Every family has a father, a tough guy but soft-hearted being. A father who is always willing to ensure we have a smile on our face. Parents are the strongest member in the family because they're the ones who support and taking care of us. Parents are great actors too. If we are struggling, our parents are struggling too, but they don't want us to see them that way because they don't want us to worry about them. They don't want us to think that we are a problem. Life is hard and they're making extra effort to give what is the best for us. Having a sibling is like having a built-in best friends. It is more special. Family is not always about blood. It's the people in your life who want you in theirs. The ones who accept you for who you are. The ones who would do anything to see you smile and who love you no matter what. In each family, a story is playing itself out, and each family's story embodies its hope and despair. Family is not perfect. We argue, we fight, we even stop talking to each other at times, but in the end, family is family, and the love will always be there. When the whole world walks away, they're the one who stays. So let us be grateful and always remember that family is the best thing we could ever ask for.
Every single student has a story to tell. Different name, different age, different persons, and different stories. Together with our viewers and watchers, let us look over as these persistent, courageous, determined, and passionate undergraduates at DL and PL worthy students as they will share their stories and introduce themselves.
I'm Princess Novi Cabral, a 19 years old student of Don Honorio Ventura State University with a course of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics, and I live in Santa Crista, Mexico, Pampanga. I love dancing, make a transformational video on TikTok wherein I empower myself, wherein I show on that video that I'm not just a woman. I am more than a woman that who can do more. And I love do public speaking and I love joining pageants. Even I have a lot of flaws. I don't care because for me they are not an obstacle to stop me from doing what I love and what I like the most.
Hi, I am Paula Galang, 19 years old, and I was born on the 11th day of July, year 2002. I was born and raised in the Barangay Buas, Candaba, Pampanga, and I love listening to music. I also play ukulele. I love cycling, and I love baking too. And I believe that everything is a learning experience.
Hi! So, at July 29, 2002, a girl was born, and I am Ronica Lydia T. Jimenez, 19 years old, from Sindalan, City of San Fernando, Pampanga.
I am Rizalyn G. Patawara, 19 years old, born on December 30, 2002 in Santa Rosario, Minalin, Pampanga. I love listening to music, watching vlogs, and making DIY crafts. And I believe in a saying that no matter how hard this is going to be, education and dreams will always be worth it.
Hi everyone, I'm Queenie Guevara, 18 years old, turning 19 this August 17, and I'm from Colgante, Apalit, Pampanga, and my motto is life is nothing is impossible when you believe in God.
As we saw and heard them, let us now see the reasons that keeps and push them to pursue the course that they are taking, a course that is one of the steps to reach their goals and dreams in life. Together, let's be inspired.
At early age, I see and set myself to become a professional teacher because at that time, I have this high level of confidence to speak in front of many people. And as time goes by, I realized that I would like to take it under the mathematics major because this is the subject that I excel and I like the most. And I think I will share to my student confidently the knowledge that I have. And I was inspired by my former teachers that everything about mathematics, they can make it simple, easy to understand and apply. And that's why I would like to pass it to the next generation wherein I would like to remove on their mindset that the idea that mathematics is difficult. Because for me, there is nothing impossible if you are really determined, focused enough, and willing to learn from the things that you really want to do.
I am a freshman student at Don Honorio Ventura State University, and I chose the course of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in mathematics because since when I was in kinder, I'm inspired by my teachers. I love seeing them teaching students and I love their ways on how they mold young minds. That's why I promised myself that one day I will be like them. Mathematics is where I found myself interested the most, and we all know that many students struggle with this subject at some point. So it's not uncommon to hear student complains that they hate mathematics because it's too hard for them. But when it's taught by more talented professors with greater insight, this subject will be an easier to them. And as a future educator, I want to change their view and prove them that mathematics is easy, especially when you put yourself into it.
I am pursuing this course because I was inspired by my former mathematics teachers back in high school, as these former mathematics teachers make and taught the subject mathematics enjoyable and fun. As with that, I want to become an inspiration as well, to be an effective mathematics teacher to my future students in order for them to enjoy the subject mathematics the way that I do.
Since then, I really liked the math subject. I found it interesting and enjoyable because it seems like mathematics is everywhere. Everywhere I go and anything else I do, there is math, like figuring out when I'm buying something, budgeting, and even cooking. When I was younger, I was addicted to teaching, especially to my younger cousins and nephews on their assignments. I even remember when we were kids. We used to play a game called Teacher Teacheran, and I will be the teacher. Surely I was a math teacher and my playmates will be my students. I can quite imagine that teaching is the one that I chose now in college because I had a hard time at first choosing what course I would take. So I just continued what I started now.
I'm currently studying at Davsu Bacolor, taking course of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Math, and I choose this course because it's my dream, and I choose this course because I want to inspire other students someday. I also choose this course because I want to achieve what my mom's dream for herself. And also I choose math as a major because when I'm in grade 7, I observe myself that I enjoy solving math than memorizing and analyzing.
Truly, each student has a deep reason that keeps them to strive hard to get the degree that they will always looking forward to get for. As they take the pathway that they have chosen, together, let's be inspired and hear the deep stories that will touch our hearts.
To be honest and proud to say that I have a big family because I have 9 siblings. I have mother and I have my father, of course. Elvira Lalo Ablaza is my mother's name, And Noel Gutierrez Cabral is my father's name, and they are on the same age, 50 years old. And my siblings' names are Joseph, Jason, Ira, John, Christian, Prince, Angel, Joyce, and Jaylin. And in fact, the first three are my siblings on mother because my mother has a farmer husband before my dad came to her life. And at 19 years old, my mom gave birth to our eldest brother. And at 25 years old, the Hannah, the destiny, find their way to meet my dad and start to build a family. And my four brothers, my four siblings have their own family, and three of my siblings are working to help my mom, and three of us are studying. And unfortunately, last 6 years ago, they failed to work out their relationship and end up to separation. And that situation caused us so much pain, stress, and um, difficult times. And you know what? We choose that and love that rather than seeing them every day fighting and keeping the toxic issues in our family. And behind that problem, we are able to come up and look forward. Like for example, we are able to build our house more comfortable to live, and we have this desire storm. We are able to make it grow, and um, God has planned us to live our life and to see what's behind and better for us. The unique factor of our family is that even we have general and individual flaws, we are able to accept each other through holding each other and trusting each other. And we are not afraid to face any challenges in life because we know we got each other's back. And God is the center of our relationship and family. And you know what? Being in a situation wherein we are half siblings, we never say to each other that I don't love you because you are my half siblings. But I feel and we feel like we're more than whole siblings because we never practice uh, with separation because we have this half siblings issue. Because for us it's not issue because as long as we're family, we're living together and we will make it through. And we extend our helping hand to anyone who needs it, and we never end our day with misunderstanding. As long as we can settle it, we will settle because that's the thing that our mother has told us, that your sibling is not your greatest enemy but your great companion uh, to be with you in your life. And this we have these differences in terms of attitudes, behaviors, and beliefs, but we were able to come up with one because we make it as one of the strongest foundation to make our relationship stronger, relate, and learn to each other. I love my family because they are the reason why I'm dreaming and living this world. They are my strength to face all the challenges in life because I know they will stay at my side through highs and lows. And they are my weakness as well because I have this greatest fear wherein to lose them at early time because I want them to give the best life that they deserve. And that's why I'm doing my very best to finish my study. And we have this a lot of dreams, personally and for family. And nothing can replace my family because they are one and only light when the world is dark. And I don't want seeing them suffer, and I would like to cherish my whole journey with them.
So for my family background, my father is Sernay Galang, 53 years old and currently working in Pamanawater as a plumber. He was the eldest among the 4 siblings, and at the early age of 12, he was left an orphan. He tried to finish up to college, and he only took 1 year in engineering, then stopped because of financial problem. My mother is Marites Galang, 47 years old, and the second eldest among the 7 siblings. She was an elementary graduate and didn't continue to study because she needs to work to help her family. I only have one sister, Andrea Marie Galang Suba, 27 years old and 6 years married. She graduated with the course of Hotel and Restaurant Services. She already have a son named Nathan Reyes Suba, 5 years old, and ever since I dreamed to have a younger sibling. And last year, March 2021, I feel that I'm the luckiest and the happiest person in the world because my mom is pregnant. But on the last day of April, year 2021, she had miscarriage. I'm sad. I'm still in pain, but I know that everything happens for a reason, and I didn't expect that I wait for how many years to have a younger sibling. I already expect that on Christmas I already have a younger sibling. We have already a child, and yeah, we need to accept na lang and move on. But despite of the problem, the important thing is you are complete, we are complete, and my mother is safe. That's why I'm always thankful to God. And the unique factor that I can see in my family is the commitment. In commitment, there is love, trust, respect, and priority. And the reason why I love my family is simply because they are my life. When the whole world walks away, they're the one who stays. And sometimes we cannot avoid misunderstandings, and that's normal in family. But the important thing is you're fixing it right away. And honestly, I feel bad whenever I'm being rude to my parents, whenever they lecture me, because I feel that I don't have the freedom to speak, the freedom to do whatever I want, and then I will realize where they're coming from. And then I realize that they just want the best for me. And I saw them struggling. I always saw them struggling, but I never saw them giving up. That's why I'm really blessed and happy to have them.
We are 6 in the family and we are a family of Christians. I have 3 brothers and I am the only girl in our family. My mom, Leila T. Jimenez, my dad, Lloyd N. Jimenez, and my brothers, Chris Lade, Christian, and Christopher T. Jimenez. Growing up before pandemic, my father works in other country, Riyadh, Saudi to be specific. That's why I am more than close with my mom, especially with my older brothers. And I think instead of being a mama's girl, I am more to be a kuya's girl, but in a good way. If there is a significant thing that I see in our family, it is the way we are ready to sacrifice something for the sake of one another, especially as siblings. Growing up, being the only girl, I saw how my older brothers were ready to sacrifice something for my sake. Also, the way we support and to understand each other, the foundation that we have as a family and as a siblings were truly deep and passionate. I love my family because it is the most important, and everything that I have, I can't, could not, won't, or can't even think to trade it with any gold, copper, silver, or any wealth. I am very blessed and beyond blessed to be one of the members in our family. The way we support each other, the way we understand each other, the selflessness that we have to one another. But of course, every family has their own problem. Every family has their own stories. There's no such thing as a perfect one. And with that, we are ready to cope up, to solve, and to face every problem with Him in order to have a good foundation in our family. For at the end of the day, a family is a family, and there was a love in it.
The family that I have is very simple. Not poor and especially not rich. Just trying to survive in every day. We have also experienced that hard time before. There are even times when we are really short of money and we don't know where to get it or even borrow it for our daily expenses. Unlike now, when my mother decided to go abroad, she ventured out abroad even though it is hard for her to get away from us. We are studying hard so that we can at least show to our mother that all of her hard work is worth it just to give what we want and all our needs. I think one thing that is unique in our family is that we are always thankful for everything happens in our lives and we are content of what we have right now and we remain strong and whole as a family. It is important for a family to have a good and happy life. Even though we have gone through many problems, we are still together and support each other. I love my family so much. The family that I have now is what most children wants to have. You know why? This is because they always support me in all my decisions. And they are ready to guide me so that I can learn. They appreciate everything that I do. And they are always there to tell me that not all my decisions are good ones. One thing my parents taught me was to be humble to everyone. That you don't have to tell everyone your accomplishments. But we should just be grateful for all the blessings that are given to us.
In our family, we have 4 members. First is my responsible, caring, and loving father, Arvin S. Guevara, 45 years old, and he's a driver. His his salary is not that high as others, but he can provide what we need and what we want. Second is my loving and caring mother, Evelyn E. Guevara. He's an housewife, 44 years old, but turning 45 this August. And third is my best friend, my best enemy, and also my sister, Lakmin Jane E. Guevara, 19 years old but turning 20 this August. We're not that close as the others. We fight every single day, but we assure to each other that we care and love each other. I don't know what is unique in our family, but the thing that I amaze the most in our family is that even though we have so many problems, we laugh. Sometimes we make jokes in our problems, even though it's hard for us, especially to my parents. They don't want us to be sad, but they want us to think positive and trust God anytime. And even though we're not rich and or we have not so much money, my parents make a way to provide our needs, wants, and a school that we want to. And also the thing that I amaze the most in my family is that we don't get jealous in others, even though they have cars, big house. We don't get jealous because my parents taught us to be contented on the things that we receive, because no matter what small and big it is, it's a gift from above that you should thankful for. I love my family because they are my family, my best friend, but sometimes my enemies. And I love them because they make me happy, they make me safe, they make me smile, and they are my motivation in life. I love them because no one can fulfill the happiness that they give us whenever when I'm with them.
Every person has their own family stories that we can surely relate to. A story that will make a curve in our lips. A story that is behind their growth. In family, it doesn't matter how big our houses is. It doesn't matter the significant things that we see. It doesn't matter what kind of stories that we have. What mattered is the love is in it and the contentment that we have in it. Parents that will surely support and bring the best out of their children until their children succeed and have a beautiful life. This is Charlotte Santos. Have a good day, everyone.